welcome back to Switch to Linux. Yeah, it's dark, it's red, Facebook's up to shenanigans. So, tell me how you like this lighting. Not sure I like it all the time, but it's definitely interesting. Actually, it's better than I thought it would be. Well, greetings everybody. Good to see everyone here tonight for the news. Isaiah Briggs, hello. Axe8 Fire, hello. What are we waiting 2 hours for? Axe8 Fire, if you are still around, I schedule my streams. If you take a look at the actual video block, it will tell you how long it is. That's just so that people will get a notification a little early and can possibly plan their day, because I'm one of those guys that, you know, schedules stuff. All right. Oh boy, so many more. So many more links there. I'll have a look at some of those in a little bit. Let's see. Looking forward to the shenanigans. Yes, there are definitely some Facebook shenanigans. There's a whole lot. In fact, I even had to cut some Facebook stuff out of the news. There's just so much. Sigil, how's it going there? Q1 Fiend, how are you? The kitty was here and is gone. And is still here. Woo! Yeah, very sad about Ubuntu. If you didn't watch that video I did today on Ubuntu, you know, it's Ubuntu. I want to like you, Ubuntu. Mark, greetings. KO2610, greetings. Related distros don't have to keep the default opt-in. I hope that the other distros just completely get rid of that code. That would be good. I think Kathy took off, but hello, Kathy. You want to meow? Meow, meow, meow. For the puppy. Okay. If it stays, if that default stays, bye-bye Ubuntu and its derivatives. Yeah. We still have a lot of options. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright. Hello, LJ. How is Chicago doing? Alright. Let's see. Pseudo Linux. Pizza Loving Nerd. Greetings. I lost track where I am. Woof. Cat just looked at me something fierce. He's like, what are you doing? What? I'm mooing like a cow. Leave me alone. I'm installed Debian at the moment. Very good. I got Debian back behind me. Debian is the computer I'm running behind me. Hello, Linux Lord. How are you? Bye-bye, KDE Neon. Nice. Kitty should host the stream sometime. Yeah, he's just not one for talking. This one doesn't talk at all, really. The other one's really loud, though. Hello, Pseudo Linux. Greetings. Switch my laptop as main. Desktop may be a server computer someday. Mike Washburn, hello. Eric, hello. Oh boy, lost my place again. There I am. Missed my Core i5 laptop instead of the Pentium D. Hardware thing, I'm pretty sure won't be an issue for me. Maybe these programs can be uninstalled. Well, one of them is the installer. Hello, Nick. How are you? Anna Rita, greetings. I'm under the devil cave with the kitty tail. Yes. Spin Viking, hello there. As Ubuntu and Windows goes, doesn't seem that user-friendliness sometimes comes with a catch. And the funny thing is, they're not doing all this stuff for user-friendliness. I've seen the same exact play played out all over the place. Like, Apple will do the same thing. Like, we're doing all of this for you know, to make a better product. And then you realize that, well, if you really want to know what will make a better product, why don't you respond to the 3 or 4 items on your forum that have 56,000 complaints to say, fix this, and instead you just break the system even further. Spider Eyes, hello. Life Outside of Windows, hello. Any recommendations on what Linux to use instead of elementary OS instead of Ubuntu goes south? If Ubuntu and all derivatives go south, Linux Mint Debian edition, use a flat-out Debian. That's what I'm running behind me. Manjaro is amazing. And yeah, I mean, look at Solus as well. It did not make my list, but I'm hoping to get Solus working and being able to recommend it. All right, let's go ahead and have a look at our newsy stuff today. Of course, we're going to be talking about Facebook shenanigans today. The first, I have mining Skynet's money. The second topic is Facebook shenanigans. The third is privacy. Just 2 articles, 1 article under security, and 4 articles under bad business. So that's what we're doing. I gotta find more Darwin Award articles. That'd be fun. Lucid Themings, I do not think I said hello to you as well. So greetings. Jason K, greetings. All right, let's go ahead and jump on into mining Skynet's money. Do I have anything that would be good for mining Skynet's money? I don't think I do. Let's use my generic one. The blue doesn't fit with my backgrounds today. Oh well, that's okay. We'll deal with it. Alright, so first on the topic of mining Skynet's money, Salon. I've never gone to Salon. It's basically like a news aggregate type site. Much like Ars Technica or, you know, just aggregating news things. So Salon says to ad blockers, so if you're running an ad blocker, oh, you can either disable your ad blocker or, hey, you can keep it disabled and let us mine some cryptocurrency. And so now yet another site, of course, this is using CoinHive, which I have blocked. Go to switchtolinux.com and check out under the resources tab. I think it's called privacy resources. You'll find a huge host file there that blocks CoinHive. And I'll tell you what, I just don't go to websites that have a hissy fit about my ad blocker. The fact that you can't go to a website and not get malware passed by delivered to your site through the stupid unverified ads is exactly why a lot of people run an ad blocker. Okay? More people run an ad blocker to prevent that crap than they run an ad blocker because they don't want to be advertised to. Quite honestly. A lot of people in this modern economy, they don't care as much getting advertised to, but it's the fact that the advertiser pushes spam, malware, 1-800 numbers, 1-800 call a scammer to take over your computer, etc., 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 all of this kind of stuff. That's why people are running ad blockers. So it's not any better using the CoinHive either, as what these guys did, they looked into it. So they'd like to use your computing power. You can support www.shalon.com by allowing them to use your processor for calculations. Calculations are securely executed on your browser sandbox, and you don't need to install anything. Ooh, allow or cancel. Powered by CoinHive, the company that should go out of business. And then, of course, you can see here that it is actually utilizing a whole lot of information. And look at this, network as well. So when you are harvesting Bitcoins, not only is it taking your computer processing, not only is it wearing out your computer faster, it's also taking your network data. All of these are the trifecta of bad things. And so Salon, I never heard of you before this article, and I won't be visiting you anytime in the future. So this is, I mean, this is the type of stuff that is starting to drive me crazy. Salon, no risk to security. Yeah. Keep telling us that. Keep telling us that. The best chance we have of security going on your ad spam's website is to run an ad blocker, but you don't seem to like that. Of course, this article is fascinating. The harmful drive-by currency mining, surge shows no sign of abating. Just in, recently, one attack sneaks coin mining malware onto 43,000 websites. Another one targets Android users. They didn't specify which one the Android users is. I think this is that one that we talked about last week, when around two weeks ago it infected 5,000 phones in a 24-hour period of time, mostly in China and South Korea. But basically, I mean, this mining cryptocurrency is just becoming this massive thing. So much so, and I gotta say, I include this next article. The next article, I'm going to click over to it yet. The next article I have included because, remember that AI that they used to name, they used the AI to name Paint. And then they ran it through the Valentine's Candy processor. I'm going to readjust the mic a little bit. I realize I probably don't have good sound where I'm at. So then they realized, they ran this through the Valentine's candy thing, and you get all those funny things like skank love, etc., etc. I'm pretty sure that the Associated Press has borrowed this computer to write their news titles, because Associated Press writes this headline: Energy riches fuel Bitcoin craze for speculation shy Iceland. Does that not just sound like it rolled off the tongue of an AI name generator? Energy riches fuel Bitcoin craze for speculation shy Iceland. For a journalist organization, they sure don't know how to speak English. Okay? Let me translate, though. Fascinating article. Basically what's going on is Iceland only has a population of like 430,000 people. Anybody from Iceland on here? They have a population of 430,000, and within a very short period of time, the energy consumption on the island of Iceland from mining Bitcoin is about to surpass the energy consumption of the population living there. So when all of these fruity tooties want to sit there talking about power consumption, why don't you just send them after the drive-by coin hive scammers so that they can actually, do something real about electricity and shut these guys down? But I just love this title. Doesn't this title just roll off your tongue? Energy riches fuel Bitcoin craze for speculation shy Iceland. I mean... That's got to be named by a bot. I mean, that's a classic name. It's got to be named by a bot. All right, let's go ahead and jump a look at some comments there in between. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so where are we at on our comments? Yes, I'm having a good night, Jason K. Thank you. Pizza 11 Nerd. That's why I'm keeping on my laptop. It's like Ubuntu won't offer Mate edition for 1804. Huh, that's interesting. Why? Ubuntu Mate, I think, is more popular than the regular Ubuntu. If I remember rightly, that distro comes from Ireland. Okay, hello, Dr. Rob. Hello, Joe. MX17 is good, too, if Ubuntu... Yes. If Ubuntu goes belly up, then yes, MX17 would be a good thing to use. Okay. I gotta send this quick message out to someone real quick. All right. Okay. Wouldn't there, Tim F says, wouldn't there be a good chance Elementary would switch over to Debian if Ubuntu died? I have no idea. Can I have your hosts file? Pizza 11 Nerd, if you go to switched2linux.com, look in the resources tab, I think it's called privacy resources, you will find the host file down right over there. Why do sites keep using ad services that could spread malware? Because they just want the cash. They just want the cash. Just the cash. Give me the cash. All right. Let's see. Raw sockets backdoor give attackers complete control of some Linux servers. Yeah, I read the articles. I didn't actually dive into those or include them at this point in time, but I did read those. Okay. I hate that advertising forced on me, so... You use uBlock and advert block for the host file. Yeah, the thing is about running the host file to block all your ads is it doesn't detect an ad blocker. And so the site thinks that the ads are loading, but the ads just never load. Okay. Thank you, Isaiah. That would be it. Okay, it's not possible to block Bitcoin mining is it not possible to block Bitcoin mining services on a Linux machine? Yes, Carbon Programmer. The two most popular ones are Coin Hive and I forget the other one. They are both in my hosts file. Basically, you need to load a JavaScript file from those URLs, and so I've blocked all of those. And there is the no coin extension. The problem with running it as an extension, though, is that there are ways to check for an extension and get around it. And that's one of the challenges. Because we want to browse the web on 486.66. Yeah. Wasting energy to solve man-made mathematical problems to get money that doesn't exist. Excellent use of resources. Amen to that. Modern journalism is to literature what Hollywood is to performance art. Is it okay if I can put a link to your channel on the featured channel list section on my channel? Thought it'd be polite to ask. Absolutely. You go ahead, man. Alright. Love your channel, and I love your motivations for parting with mainstream OSs. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Spaldi Sylvia, hello. Ubuntu is the only OS that can bypass MS boot secure keys. It's obvious that they are friends. Yep. Most Wi-Fi cards don't work natively on Debian because they are closed source. Yeah, it kind of depends on which ones. Now, with Debian, though, if you just go into Debian and you enable the non-free driver packs, you should be able to put that in there. That's actually what I did on this computer behind me here because of my video drivers is what I did. All right. I wonder what sites will be doing about host files. The only thing you can do about a host file is they have to change the URL. That's all they can do about it. As for the Mate, when I download 1804, I got Unity. I'm not sure if Mate 1804 would be out yet, honestly. I don't know yet. I haven't looked. I have not cared about Ubuntu for a while, so I really am not up on the Ubuntu news. All right, let's go ahead and jump on over there to our Facebook. Let's see what shenanigans Facebook is up to. Excuse me. All right, so hope you like my Facebook one. All right, so first, oh, so many. All right, so the first thing is with Facebook, it wants to push for more updates. So Facebook's one of the challenges they've had lately is they are trying to downplay the news, businesses, ads, promotions because people don't go to Facebook for that crap anyway, and they wanted to upsell all of the personal stuff, but then they realized, oh crap, all people are doing on Facebook is reposting the same crap they're finding all over the internet. It's like, become the bathroom. I'm going to like a bathroom in the middle of some public place and it's got hundreds of little things all scratched all over the place. That's kind of what Facebook has become. Hey, here's a crappy website, let's post it to Facebook. But nobody puts anything of their own on Facebook. So now they're pushing for more things that you can push to Facebook. More things to get directly directly involved. And so they're pushing for more personal updates. New lists feature. You can install lists. This is my travel wish list. This is my shopping list. And it'll post to your feeds. And so we're trying to get it back to being a social network again where people post things. And all this is just them attempting to just grab more information about everybody. Facebook has become the craziest and slimiest company out there. Oh, things I need to get done. Take my car to the car wash. Buy groceries. Schedule a dentist appointment, workout, and meal prep. And show 2 more items. Yes, because snapping pictures of food is the worst thing ever. I have a fun thing, guys. For you guys that have ever used Facebook, tell me in the live stream comments, what is the worst thing you have ever seen posted to Facebook? I promise, I have the worst. Tell me the worst thing you've ever seen posted on Facebook in the live comments. And I want to go ahead and have a look. I'm going to move over to live chat. I've realized I was still on that stupid new top chat, so I may not have gotten all of the things in there. All right, so this is Facebook trying to get more information. Of course, if you have recently joined, make it Facebook official for your thing. Woohoo, we're all over Facebook and we're now lovers. So now we're going to announce our new relationship. Now Facebook will give you all sorts of things, giving happy Valentine's Days, pictures of you guys, falling hearts all over your screen. Chances are all those hearts on the screen are going to say skank love and love 1,000 hogs or something like that. And so, of course, on Facebook Messenger now, they're trying to make it more interactive. So if you just have a new recent Facebook interaction, woohoo, this is just glorious, glorious, glorious. And so, yeah, it's just more ways, like, once again, to get it more interactive. Of course, Facebook has hit a little roadblock in all of this personal data collection, because what it turns out is that Facebook's new policy to require a real name runs afoul of Germany's laws and the European Union. Because what Germany is saying is that because of how all of these settings are buried in various places on Facebook and they keep on going all over the place, then they said that's does not qualify as as informed consent. And so what they are doing is they are telling them basically you have to allow people to use whatever stinking name they want to sign up under Facebook by, which also is something part of the EU. So as crazy as the European Union is, a lot of what they do in the realm of 21st and beyond century privacy settings and laws, I like them a whole lot better than America, where it's like, yeah, I'll steal that guy's data for like stuff. Oh boy. We didn't get it to go away. The Facebook's child-friendly texting messenger app arrives now for Android. Now it's on Android. Of course, they were trying to play to the funny angle down here. What were they saying? Oh, it was this funny quote down this article, if I can find it. It was something to the effect of, oh yeah, here it is. Messenger Kids isn't perfect by any means, but it's a step up from predator playgrounds like Kik, for example. It might actually be safer for the predators to interact with your kids than it is for your kids to get on Facebook Messenger, quite honestly. And what is it with all of this crazy stuff? If I had children that looked like this, I'd just go and wonder what was up with my gene pool. What is up with these kids? Like this one, like... Cat? Never mind. I'm just not even going to go there. What's up with this kid? I think the last time I saw that get up was, I don't even know. Hook comes to mind? I don't know. But yeah, so of course we didn't cause enough backlash in the Facebook community with the iOS app. So now we have the texting app for Messenger Kids for Facebook for the Android now as well. Of course, if you watch my video on Wednesday, you know about this. Facebook is trying to get in now on the act of the VPN. Everyone needs a VPN for security and privacy, so run every bit of your internet traffic through us. So Facebook now wants you to run everything through them using their own VPN, which is called, what's it called, like Ornox or something? Where's the name of this thing? Anyway, Facebook has this new VPN. Of course, Onavo, that's the name of it. So the thing is that I, of course, am fairly vocal about VPNs because, for this very reason, that with VPNs, it basically is giving every bit of your data to another company, which may or may not be better or worse than your ISP. So it's always, you're not intrinsically better on a VPN. You have to know more about it, and I only recommend a VPN if you have a very legitimate need to use the VPN for that immediate service. And so with that being said, don't use Facebook's VPN. All they're trying to do is collect every bit of data, everything you go to, everything you see, every unencrypted email they have access to, everything that goes to their network, Facebook will have. So be very warned. Be very warned. Do not use this. Of course, it's the VPN app. It's Unavu. It will, and one of the things about it is it attempts to lock itself as an administrator access right VPN to always be on. And that's one of the biggest challenges. Now, I use Orbot as that type of VPN. I want it to because that routes my traffic through the Tor network. But this is one, like, don't use the Facebook one. Absolutely not. And, of course, the last funny one of the day, Facebook introduced this new two-factor authentication system for your text messaging, and then it decided without any, these guys ran completely afoul of the law in this one. Without any permission, they decided to start using that to spam text messages to people when updates were posted, and anything you sent back to that message got posted to your wall. Like, well, we think it might be a bug. We're not sure. All this phone number was supposed to be is a two-factor authentication method, which I will repeat again. Never, ever, 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 ever use your phone number as a two-factor authentication tool. Don't do it. Don't do it, because it is the most insecure part of everything, and a lot of people don't think about it, and they put every important account locked to their phone. One guy grabs the, buys your profile from Equihack's data hackers online for $20. They convince some guy at AT&T that you're really not you. They go over, get your number, and clear all your accounts, because this is assumed to be the most powerful thing to protect you, and it's so easy to steal somebody's phone number. Never use two-factor authentication with a phone number. So that's my fun rant on Facebook for the night. I hope that was fun. All right. Let's have a look, see if you guys gave me any fun things before I'll tell you what the worst thing is I ever saw on Facebook. Where did I leave off? All right. Is your shirt a uniform from Cracker Barrel? Yes. No, it says switch to Linux. It is a custom shirt. Let's see. It's all starting to look a bit, well, hell, for what I want of a better way of putting it. Yes, indeed. Seeing red all over the Ubuntu issue. Yes, I am. Facebook parody. They might well call it FB Trump book. It's because he's doing the stream from the red light district. Ooh. Does that mean, like, prostitutes are available? I don't know. I don't care what people are eating or buying or reading or whatever else. I just don't care at all. Your mom's panties. Ew. Well, you know what? My mother's not a Facebook friend of mine. Keep it that way. I thought it was to add the fire effect. All right. Let's see. I am my 20th Facebook account, use VPN a lot and won't give permission to the location of the camera. They're probably angry. Yeah. I use Facebook to follow several groups. My worst Facebook live stream of the cop shooting that guy in a car a couple months ago. Ugh. Real name is Joe Blow. There you go. The picture of a nutcase with a gun pointed at the head of a baby. The most disgusting Facebook post I ever saw. How ironic. Germany has hate speech laws to crack down on dissidents. And they are cracking down on privacy invasion. Yeah, go figure. Hey, kitty, get off my desk. Thank you. Hey, Yon Lopez. Hello, Facebook is not your friend. No, it is not. Okay, someone should make a Facebook blocker that replaces any picture of Facebook to one of a vampire. Where it says Facebook, it will change to vampire. All right, so let me tell you the worst thing I ever saw posted to Facebook. Well, I was a vague acquaintance of this person. She was very excited that her child used the potty for the first time. And she showed us the poop in the toilet. Unfriend that one. Holy gross. Facebook equals ignorant book. And the gene pool is already screwed up. Swiss privacy laws are, as far as I'm aware, the more insane than the rest of EU. Switzerland isn't part of the EU. Yeah. Kids are so beautiful, it left me wondering what happened. When I worked the German head office, we're not allowed to give previous representatives email/save data to the newly employed rep, even though it should be only be company data, not personal. From your gene pool, we definitely are from the shallow end. Facebook VPN equals NSA VPN. Yeah, I might trust an NSA VPN more than a Facebook VPN, in all honesty. Oh, I have legitimate reason to use a VPN. I'm paranoid. But be paranoid of those VPNs. That's the thing. Okay, no problem for me. I'm not on Facebook. It's like selling rat poison and labeling it multivitamins. Like multivitamins are good for you. Well, maybe they aren't, but you get the idea. Cloud services that require phone verification. No other option. Yeah, I just don't use them. Actually, the one thing, okay, if you have to do a service like that, there's two fun options. One of those is use a like a Google Voice, which I think sadly nowadays requires a phone verification. The other thing is you buy a burner phone and nobody has access to that phone at all, and you don't link it to anything else. I mean, that's really one of the best ways to do it. Warning, the NSFW. Do you want me to continue? And your opinion on YubiKey and said for two-factor authentication. Yes, the YubiKey is one of the best. We need to push more companies and organizations to use the YubiKey. Of course, it has the downside is if you lose the thing, that's kind of bad. But at the same token, it's better than using a phone number for sure. At least when the gene pool gets taken down, I can find survivors who are not stupid. All right, let's go ahead and jump on over to, I have two on the privacy end. So 2 articles on privacy. I have been telling you this for a long time. Be wary of any of these health trackers. Fitbit just acquired a cloud-based healthcare company. Remember how I always was saying, be very careful about these fitness trackers, because what if Fitbit's exit strategy for the market is to gather up 500,000 or 1 million or 2 million or 10 million users' data and then sell it to the highest bidder, which will probably be a health company, a health insurance company or something like that? Because what health insurance company would not want to buy a database of a few million people and their health trackers perpetually tracking them? So Fitbit is now moving in these general directions. They acquired a cloud-based healthcare company. So basically they can plot this stuff in. So this healthcare company, it's one of these companies that contracts out to employers for things like health and fitness plans for your employees. And so in reality, like, I love what the tech can do, but I would never use any of these things. I would love to get a fitness tracker that has no internet connectivity. I can plug it directly into a computer, pull the data off, but it doesn't send anything to the cloud. I would buy something like that. I would pay extra to get something like that because I think the data is useful. But I'm not about to use any of those services and give any of that data to someone else, because Fitbit doesn't need to know what my heart rate is 24/7. Okay? And there's no legitimate reason for them to have that. And so that's kind of freaks me out a little bit. And of course, the other one in privacy is this is a creepy company. You people with children, or you children, pizza. Oh, you just left, man. Come on. Tata Communications. Ta-da, we're dumb. Tata Communications, they are selling this new smartwatch, the NanoBlock smartwatch for children. Look at this bad boy, man. It's like Legos. It's got all these connector blocks. It's a smartwatch. Of course, these are kind of banned in Germany. But basically, you got the smartwatch that has 3G connectivity built in, so it's perpetually connected, even when it can't find Wi-Fi, using GPS, cellular networks, and hotspots for accurate positioning. Guys, any of this type of stuff is easily hackable. Do you really want some hacker to figure out where your kid is 24/7? This is creepy. So beware. There's yet another one of these companies trying to come on into the market with an amazing new item for your parents to monitor your kids' locations. You know, we used to play outside, and we never died. Sure, it might be a more dangerous world now than it was back then, but in reality, I'd rather risk it than have some data tracker like this, because guess what? The company's collecting all this data on your kids at the same token. So be wary. This type of stuff is still out there. It's still out there. It's still going awry. Let's see. Gene pool will fall when the data collection comes back to bite everyone in the butt. Yes, indeed it will. Bit blocks. Missed the first 30 minutes. Sorry, man. Yeah, this is like, this is moving along as a quick show. There's a few articles left here. All right. Tried looking for a heart rate monitor to hook up to a PC some months ago. Everything I found was cloud-based. Most useful thing I found was do-it-yourself DIY ECG someone had built. Okay. That would be a neat Raspberry Pi task, wouldn't it? Interesting to look into that tech. That'd be kind of cool. Of course, you wouldn't want to carry that around with you 24/7, except it is the size of a credit card. It'd just be a little too bulky. So frustrating, everything based on being cloud-based and have no way to directly interface with things to get your data. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to be able to directly interface and get my data. You just don't want people monitoring your heartbeat because you're really a vampire and have no heartbeat during the day. Oh, shh. Don't tell anyone that. Oh, I'm sorry. Kitty's like, let me out of here, man. All right. It's not less dangerous. It just seems more dangerous because of the media coverage. My child wants to know the time I buy them a $0 watch. It will works with no tracking and charging, and they spend tons of money. Cat is too furry. Okay. Why is it sometimes the old days sound better than the current or future age? Yeah, I'm kind of with you at times. Although I kind of feel like we're living in the old days. It's like, can someone please explain to me the logic that Best Buy, Target, they're no longer selling CDs. They're going to stop selling CDs. But they still sell vinyl records. Inconvenient, horrible sound. People are like, they sound great. No, they don't. They only sound great if you've been tied to this streaming technology and you've never listened to a CD or maybe even a cassette. I don't know. Visit site, saw a link for Proton Mail up in the corner. Yeah, I think Proton VPN is connected to Proton Mail. I believe so. About the smart TV that had the camera and the screen and the hidden microphone that can see and hear you. Yeah, that's pretty much all the smart TVs. Mostly those were like the Vizio TVs did that. Tata is mainly an automotive company from India. They also own Jaguar. Huh. Weird. Gene pool will also fall when everyone's identities are stolen. Yeah. Correct. I was really thinking of non-open source software that's free. Uh-oh. Where exactly is the cloud? Good question. I'm done with your articles. Remember to check out the ones I sent you. Alright. ECG project was a Windows-based and years old. I only wanted to use one at home, but I like the idea of using a Pi. It depends on how much you need. I have a just a blood pressure cup that can do a pulse. Of course, you have to be perpetually on that, and that's not good. Checking if my stats are still working or not. All right, let's see. Next is the security. One article from security. Yet again, it's this week on Wheel of Amazon S3 bucket leak. FedEx basically was storing 19,000 documents, including, all sorts of information, copies of IDs, all on their Amazon buckets. So if you actually have to ever scan or whatever else, an ID or something for FedEx, watch out. You might have barely scraped by the Equihacks hack there. However, maybe FedEx got your identity instead. So, that's kind of exciting. So, that's exciting. Amazon, gotta know how to secure those things, people. You gotta know how to secure those things. Make sure if you hire somebody to do Amazon, make sure they know what they're doing. Please, please, please. Oh boy, down to our last 4 articles. All right, let's see. Josh Sherman didn't know you meant by tech companies. Snap, crackle, pop. They warp with time and scratch easily. Yep. Yep. Cloud of spyware. Build a PC to run Linux when PC goes to sleep or hibernate. Don't wake up. Some distros did have problems with that. You'd have to look up which distro it is and look up what the fix would be for that. Wasn't thinking of the group in this chat. I'm used talking to the other guys. There is such a RAM compression so that you could do more or less amount of RAM memory. Okay. Need a turntable with a lightweight tone arm and vinyl sounds good, but only virgin vinyl. Every play after that is a little worse sounding. Yep. Hello, Demiano. How are you? All right, we're going to jump on over to our bad business. Bad business, bad business. All right, so I'm always warning against this kind of stuff. We do not need, in fact, it is probably completely undesirable to have your automobiles connected to the live internet because of fun stuff like this. Fiat Chrysler pushed an amazing new update, forced an amazing new update onto their infotainment systems that bricked them. Set it in a perpetual loop that apparently would even keep going if the car was not running. Apparently some car batteries were starting to die. So yeah, we do not need infotainment centers that perpetually are connected to the internet that decide to force auto updates. Now, according to some people, the item popped up with a screen that, I don't think this one had it. The article popped, oh, here it is. The update image is valid and ready for installation. Do you want to update? So you had yes and no, but people were reporting that if you push no, it would not let you push no. You absolutely had to accept this, and then it bricked your infotainment system. So all these people with these, you know, brand new cars with only 2,000 miles on them were essentially bricked because their infotainment systems went kapooies because of a stupid over-the-air update. You know, guys, if you don't connect the car to the internet, it never needs a security update. Just an FYI. And here's a tip for you. I am not nearly as concerned about new features as I am about a stable car. Really? A stable car? Oh boy. Agent Pie is under investigation for the shady backroom deals with Sinclair Broadcasting. Of course, they'll probably find that, oh, no, nothing bad here. Nothing bad here at all. Nope, nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. Nothing bad. But anyway, they're kind of looking into it. If you remember this whole Sinclair thing where they end up changing 3 different rules to prevent monopolies to allow Sinclair Broadcasting to now have a majority stakeholder in pretty much every market in the United States. So Agent Pie is under investigation for that. Hopefully they find him guilty and throw him in prison for corruption and undo everything this moron has done. Him and his stupid Reese cup. We should have a big old petition to Hershey that we should have Hershey sue the FCC for constantly showing their cup for things that are objectionable content. Bye, Hershey. But that's Agent Shut Your Pie Hole. This is exciting. If you have one of these new amazing $350 Apple iPod HomePod speakers that don't do anything outside of Apple ecosystem and are total crap, and you put it on a wooden table, it leaves white spots. Of course, in classic Apple style, you just gotta not put it on a wooden surface, people. You're putting it on the wrong surface. You're holding it wrong, people. You're putting it on the wrong surface. Yeah, that literally was Apple's response. They're like, well, any speaker that has a silicone rubber backing put on wood is going to leave marks. Their suggestion, oil the surface with whatever cleaner the wooden surface instructs you to use. I would like to find the people who think it's prudent to spend $350 on a speaker with less functionality than my $4 headphones from Walmart. Of course, they're they're what? iMacintologist goons. So yeah, if you do happen to have a home pod, make sure you're not putting on a white ring. Of course, you might think, let's just put it on a piece of cloth. Let's lay a piece of cloth under it. You can't do that because the thing will not work right if it's sitting on a cloth. It's got to be on a hard surface. So one guy projected they're just going to sell Apple coasters. Be like a little hard plastic thing for your wooden surface. It'll probably cost like $50. And people are like, oh, I'll buy a $50 Apple coaster, put my HomePod on an Apple coaster. This one is potentially outrage-worthy. Tinder is planning women talk first option. Now, I'm not into any of these dating services, so you guys tell me, but guys, can you imagine the outrage? Like, what is it against human beings with wieners? What is all this prejudice against human beings with wieners? Really? I mean, and I'm super offensive. I am a white, male, conservative Christian. I just must be the devil. I mean, really. So, apparently Tinder and I guess this Bumble, I've never heard of Bumble. I think they're run by bumbling idiots, I'm not sure. So, they have the option to where if you are, and by the way, this only works if you are a heterosexual female. You have got to be a heterosexual female. This is like bias in two ways. If you are a heterosexual female, you can toggle the little switch there so that a guy cannot contact you on the dating profile unless you contact them first. Can you imagine what the outrage would be if an app did the very same thing the other way? Said a woman cannot contact a man unless the man calls a woman first. There would be riots in the streets, people. Riots in the streets. And they're getting away with this. It kind of reminds me of the same thing. Ever see the female-only salons? We have one downtown. I would like to go right next door to it and open a male-only salon. We would get feminist hate group mongers picketing outside the store that wouldn't let females in to get their hair done. But no one's got a problem with the female-only salons. What is all this? This is prejudice, people. Do you not know what the word prejudice means? Prejudice? Let me break it down for you. It is a little compound word. Prejudice is a compound word, people. And it means prejudge. Prejudging based on a simple, plain criteria. Prejudice against a black person means you are making assumptions about the guy because of the color of his skin. Prejudice against a male means he's got a dongy, and so he must be evil. He must be a rapist. What is up with this? What would be the result if one of these dating companies came up with one of these services and said, I'm sorry, girls, you can't contact these boys until the boys contact you first? There would be rioting in the streets. The feminists would be losing their mind. They'd be picketing outside. They'd be sending death threats. But us men, we can just be marginalized. We got wieners. We can just be marginalized. Oh, this world. Wow. You know, I don't care what you got between your legs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because guess what? I'm not prejudiced. Normies storing nudes of themselves on cloud. Facepalm. How about normies sending their pictures of their nudes to Facebook for some guy in Facebook's deep dark corner to... Never mind. We won't go there again. Haven't seen the cross-eyed Mac crash guy in ages. Sounds like Fiat has Windows 10. Oh, is my room turned into True Blood? Yes. Steps away from the keyword. The emergency glass for holy water. Cars with tape decks are hot now. Asian pie for prison. There you go. I think it's critical to have multiple accounts and live double, triple, or more digital lives these days. I agree with you. I want to sue Asian Pie for ruining Reese's for me. I now have emotional suffering. Hello, Shatter. How are you? Okay, I would rather have 2005 Austria, Saturn Austria for people in U.S. because they don't need software updates. Yeah. Friend just bought a Sharp TV and she needed to create an account to set up the TV. Said, wouldn't a dumb TV sound good now because you just plug it in and turn it on? Yep, that's it. Apple equals crapple. Crap and trash. It's a crap and trash computer. Not going to buy a Tesla anytime soon. Nope. Telemetry data and video data from its 8 cameras going back to Tesla. No. Tesla's getting some good views on this one. Sheep lives matter. iMacintology was a phrase. Yes. Carbon programmer created iMacintology. The religion of Apple. Sheeple lives. Couldn't care less about Tinder. They can talk first all they want. I'm not listening. I don't agree with all the tech inside cars. Yeah, you know, I want minimal tech inside my car. Like, the last thing I want is for the car to hit the brakes all of a sudden. Okay? I was like, To be honest, I'd probably rather crash. Driving at 65 miles an hour, all of a sudden the car brakes. Like, oh, God! Dating sites were pretty good in the early 20s. Now they're just infested with SJW ideologies. What about the Chinese? But if you're Klingon, would that be biased? I don't think car parts have anything to do with this. Yeah. Oh, glad you're doing better. Rita, agree Tom, places should accept women, men, gays, lesbians, and I guess unicorn people too. Yeah. It's actually a pretty good idea. I've seen some of the stuff some moronic males send to women unrequested, and it's frankly atrocious. Some of those Facebook users can't be trusted behind the screen. Okay, alright. Alright. Here I thought profiling was wrong. Yeah, you know. Feminists are enemies to freedom. Alright. I bought a car in Arizona. While they were waiting for the pre-delivery stuff had to be done, they let me drive a Model 3. I'm not a fan of e-cars, but that thing was fast. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. Can't make stuff up like that. Yeah. For dating apps, males and females should have like 5 messages to begin with, so there's not harassment. There you go. Only features that cars alike are Fisher Karma. Where the ministers wear liturgical skinny jeans. Yep. Is it legal to replace or modify computers from cars? You know, it's my car. I don't care. Microsoft got sued for $6 million in the papers. It was like $6 billion. Huh. It depends on to what extent. If it's the infotainment system, I don't see why not, but maybe engine management. Well, no, I mean, I don't know of any issues that would make it illegal. I mean, I actually, looking into some of the issues I had with the fuel pump lately, I was thinking it might have been an issue with the pass lock system, in which case I could bypass that bad boy. Just give me a little, I think I needed like a 1200 ohm resistor or something. It was very nice looking. The dealer had one, but was bought, so no test drive. Ah, that's a bummer. All right, let me go up and have a quick look at some of these links from Isaiah if I can find them. That's exciting. Yeah, apparently I can't go up in the chat any higher than that. Isaiah, if you shoot me those links, if you know where they are in like a PM, or attach them to the bottom of this video when we're done here, I'll go ahead and have a look at them when I can. In the meantime, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this puppy home. Let's go ahead and end this guy right with some feeding of the kitty. All right. Right, kitty? Oh, yeah. Ooh, smell those? Yeah. All right, up here. Up here for the camera. Yeah. And, oh, and, one more. Oh, are the finger looking good? Of course they are. All right. Yeah, don't send them to me right now, Isaiah. I won't have a chance to look at them right this second. Just put them in the comments when the video goes live, or PM or something. Heard it was illegal to mod it for ethanol. It might be illegal to mod it for fuel, yes, but for just modding a computer, I wouldn't. Tampering with a computer to pass... Okay, tampering to pass inspection, you might have a problem with, but tampering it for other reasons, I wouldn't see a problem with that. I don't know. All right, see you later, everyone.